Let's get this show on the road. This is Truth Episode 0. So, just a little background. My parents were really very right-wing conservative, very military family, and very evangelical Catholic, strangely enough, charismatic renewal. And I was raised in that family for a very long time. And I was really a very ostensibly devout Catholic until when I was 19. 3 major deaths happened in my life. My nephew, my grandmother, and my uncle. These things were hard and they didn't make sense, and so I left the Catholic Church, and eventually made my way to kind of atheism, which is good. And by the standards of most people who would try to categorize me, let's just assume I'm still an atheist, because that's the easiest way, because I don't espouse anything that anybody else is necessarily going to understand. But maybe after this, we'll see. Who knows? When I was 19 or 20, I changed. I left the faith. My family kind of panicked, and I was studying at a state school that had this really radical critical theory sociology program. And critical theory is really amazing, interesting kind of way of thinking. It's really about understanding that everything is biased. It's trying to get closer to what actuality and factuality would be. And it's based, part of the premise is that there is no such thing as a singular objective truth. So, having graduated from that program, I just made that kind of my, like, hey, wouldn't it be great if I ever found the singular objective truth? So when I was 20, I started thinking about that, and I looked for it for many, many years. And then 7 years ago, I walked into my shed, and I had this thought, and it was sort of a ludicrous thought, and I kind of didn't let it go quickly enough, and now it's stuck. That thought was, objective does not equal neutral. And anybody out there who's been a scientist can tell you that's exactly what objective equals. It has to be neutral. Otherwise, it's just a value. But that idea, objective does not equal neutral, was a reframing of my question, what is the singular objective truth? And that's where it all began.